This is Zero from Techdragon.info, and today I am gonna take a look at the T14 American Heavy Tier 5 Premium Tank. Now, if you're watching this video, you're more than likely trying to buy this tank during the half-off sale, or you're at least thinking about it. Well, that's why I'm making this video. I spent a lot of time researching this tank, watching videos of people playing it, looking on the forums what people say about it, and at the moment some people are saying that it's absolute crap and doesn't work, and 8.0 ruined it. And well, I haven't had this tank before 8.0, so I really can't say anything about that, but I've done 5 matches in this tank now. Let's see. T14. 80% victory ratio, mastery class, mastery badge first class for now. And steel wall, sniper, and a couple of sharpshooters and master gunners. Killed more people than I've done battles, and my overall hit ratio is not bad. So far this tank has been pretty good to me. I'm using my crew from my T29, because this is a premium tank. You can stick your heavy crew right in here without having to retrain, and they will just work as normal. So at the same time while playing this tank, I'm also training my crew, which is a nice addition. Now, you're probably looking at this tank because you're thinking about buying it, and well, that's why I'm here, trying to explain everything and hopefully help you decide if you want it or not. First off, it's not a massive money maker, but it does make money. If you need a tier 5 tank, a regular one like a Sherman will make about the same amount. Although I have the feeling you have to do a lot better on a Sherman, for instance, to make money. But it's definitely possible to make the same amounts. It's not a credits generator like the tier 8 ones. Well, let's take a look at a couple of matches I've done. Here we are. This is the first replay I'm going to show you. And it's a pretty good example of how this tank works and what you can do with it. So the map is Himmelsdorf, which is pretty good for this tank. Close quarters, some rubble here and there you can hide behind. So let's speed things up here a bit. There we go. So we're heading up the hill. That does take a while. It's certainly not the fastest heavy, although once it gets going it's not too slow either. On the straight it will do about 34 usually, on just flat surfaces, sand and stuff, grass, so it moves pretty well for a heavy. It's more like a medium heavy hybrid. So the first thing I'm gonna do, since this is a American tank, it has pretty good depression, I'm gonna stand here on the hill and shoot at this Stug. Now, I was trying to find a weak point, and here you'll see that the gun really isn't all that accurate. And it kinda misses here and there. Now, let me stop it here. At this point, I just got hit, and my damage indicator says I got hit from behind. Huh. There's nothing on my minimap behind me enemy-wise. Let's jump back a little bit and set this to free view, and take a look what happened. Slow to half speed. As I start capping, I reload, I shoot again. And this is right about when I got shot. So, the Arty shot me full in the frickin' turret. And didn't even say sorry about it. Lovely. Okay, back to normal speed.
That one didn't go through.
So, at this point, I couldn't pen him. He's just trying to take a couple of shots because I didn't really want to walk across with him there, but I really couldn't do anything to him. So the first shot he does damages my track, which is very, very common on this tank. The second one bounced. Very common as well. There goes RD shot, but luckily I have a repair kit, excuse me, a toolbox on, and I have my blue skill very high. And that was just a fail for my part. Didn't wait for the zoom. There we go.
Looks like that one went right through.
Right underneath the gun, or the lower glaciers, or the edge between the upper and lower glaciers.
We've hit them hard.
And boom, gone. So far we've taken a RD shots from our own RD, 3 or 4 hits from the student, a RD shot that damaged my tracks,
That one didn't go through. They're hit.
and so far we've only lost about
Enemy is hit.
130 HP.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
He's totally toast.
Track hit.
He hits me in the side and hits my track, no damage again.
Lost a track.
He hits me in the track again, no damage. This tank must be one whole track or something, because this thing literally gets hit in the track all the time. Now a Churchill 3 can be a challenge. What you have to do is you aim for that port that I missed there, but I hit it there. There's an Audi in the way. At this point, the Covenanter is really low on HP, so I have to draw the Churchill's fire in order for him not to get destroyed. As you can see, I go at him at an angle, not just to go past him, but that my armor is always angled. Well, try to take out his tracks, I fail. At this point, I'm turning him around, so the Covenanter has a nice view on his ass. He already can shoot him in his ass, and I can hide behind this corpse here. He can't shoot me, and I shoot him in the ass, and ta-da, gone. We win. This is where I got my first class, and a Master Gunner. Killed 3 people. I hit a total of 5 people. I critically damaged every single one I hit, which is nice. This is, by the way, a modification. This shows the amount of damage, not the health remaining, in case you're wondering. And I think, yeah, by far highest experience out of the team. 33 shots, 23 actually hits, and the most important thing, 22.8k profits, and I did not even do that well. And the second battle is on Ruinberg. We are mid-tier in this one, so not top tier, which doesn't really change the gameplay all that much, although you do have to be a bit more careful of those tier 6s. Tier 5 heavies can be a problem against this tank. You should usually try to go for all the softer targets, so the mediums and lights, and take those out. But the heavies, you know, they're doable. But you do need to know where to shoot them. So let me speed this up again, and this is all not very interesting. So their whole team is lit up at this point, and they don't seem to have a lot in town yet. So I'm just waiting for somebody to drive by here, and kinda nothing happens, so I decided to move up, so I'll skip ahead again. So moving up, looking left and right when you cross the street, right? Here we go into this corner, kill a tree. Don't know what the tree did to me, but I need to kill it. At this point we still haven't seen any enemy. I'm thinking I'm gonna hang back here a bit. Nice cover. I can actually show you. If you look at it from the front, it's kinda hard to see, but most of my tank is protected this way.
That one went right through.
Oh, I just missed a shot. Oh well. It's a VK crossing. So, still can't really see anything, so I figured, I'll move up a little bit more. And I'll tuck in this building when this comes around the corner, and I'm like, oh crap, if he has the 90mm, that's gonna hurt. I'm kinda backing up here, going like, oh shit. And I'm angling my armor in such a way that my corner is pointing towards him. And what does he do? He hits my track. That one dings. And I'm, in the meantime, trying to take out his gun. So I don't really want to get hit. And he just keeps popping up. Try to shoot me in the turret ring. Try to shoot off his tracks. I'm thinking, come on, come on, come on, come on, drive forward. Nah, he's not gonna drive forward. Oh wait, yes he is. Oh, that one bounced. As you can see, I can pen him almost everywhere. He dinked just on me again. I think it's like, wait, he's not damaging me. I might as well go kill that one first and then switch back to him. Oh, let's try if we can shoot him there. Yes, we can. No, let's shoot him there again. Bounced too high. And now we shoot him there. But in the meantime, we're getting shot at by 2 other people. And I'm tracked at the moment. I try to get back. No, fair. So I go again in, facing my corner towards them. That's very important on this tank. And try to back up and do the same thing the other corner, but this time protect my side. So the less they have to shoot at. And there goes the bounce.
Looks like that one went right through.
And somebody else kills that one. Now, at this point in time, I switch to high explosive to try to get a shot off it. I think I hit him at some point for like 21 damage, but it doesn't work. He is angled the exact same way I am, and yeah, he's gone. So, we still have a KV-1, so we switch back to normal penning ammo, excuse me. So, I have high explosive, but I haven't really been successful in using it yet. Those M4A1, was it 8 or was it a 2? E2. They are difficult targets. If you see them from the front, they are very, very difficult and very bouncy, very much like this tank. So, I can shoot him in the side without a problem. At the front, forget it. Maybe if I'm closer up and I can actually aim at their weak points, possibly, but I was just too far away. Sharpshooter, steel wall, sniper. Killed 2, damaged another 1, 2, 3 others. Hit ratio of 89%, so close quarters this tank does very well. Long range, it's not a sniper. It's that simple, it really isn't. Now I got second highest experience and second highest damage right before the VK. 28 shots, 25 actually hits, and again 24k money received. 911 experience. This tank does pretty well. For a simple tank as it is, I mean, the gun is not great. I mean, it's 92 penetration. You're gonna have to learn to aim with this gun. Just shooting at the front of a tank will not help. Well, it depends on what it is. But if you're shooting at tier 5 or tier 6 heavies, just shooting the front is not gonna cut it. You're gonna have to learn the weak spots. The aim is not great, but again, for close range, it's good enough, although I've had a miserable fill earlier today on the test server, before I actually bought it. I missed a arty up close and personal, and I actually shot underneath him. Pretty sad, but overall, close quarters, it aims pretty well. You could think about getting a enhanced gun laying drive on it. I haven't decided yet what I want to do. That's why I still have binoculars and a toolbox on here. I think I'm gonna get the large spall liner, just to be protected more again with ramming, and against explosion, so against arty. I think that will do this tank well. It's pretty well armored, but explosions hurt. So I'm really thinking about putting that one on, but it's quite the steep price, so I'm not sure yet. And as a third, I'm either gonna put on ventilation, but again, pretty pricey, or I'm gonna put on the vertical coil spring, because it also increases the durability of your suspension, and the suspension goes out quite a bit on this tank, which is a good thing because it means it's absorbing the shell and you don't take any damage, but on the other hand you're tracked, so overall it's a pretty good tank for what it does. And what it does, it's absorbs bullets from tier 5 and down mostly. Mediums, but heavies as well, and you slug it out with them. And they keep on dinging. One thing you have to be aware of, this port here, this is your massive weak spot. So always try to angle your tank in like this position towards them or this position. Although this way you can see slightly more of the port, so if you can, this way is the better way to go. This way they have whatever way they shoot you, always the same kind of angle on your armor, so it's going to be very difficult to shoot you. And of course, face your turret towards them. So if you're doubting, it's a fun tank. It's not a massive money maker, but it's a joy to drive around and just ding any and all shots. Get tracked a lot, but it's part of it. You don't take damage if you get tracked, so that's all good. It's just a lot of fun to play. If you have any questions about the tank or your opinion, please leave a comment below. And as always, please subscribe. And thank you for watching.